Hey, I'm Jazz.
And I'm Britt.
NYCWAO, let's talk bad.
Power! Raising Kanan.
Episode 7. I'm going to fight her, y'all. But if we do an episode, Britt got a black eye, y'all know why. Okay? Turn up worthy character. First of all, I want to say this. Well, status report. This was an excellent.
It was turned up. It was turned down, too, for me, though. It was because it was sad.
It was an excellent episode, y'all. Rest in peace to my girl, white girl Nick. White girl Nick.
She ain't y'all long, man. 16 years old.
I was in there screaming. I was like, no, Nick! And then it was so crazy because my son's name is Nicholas. And I'm screaming, Nick, no! And my son talking about, huh? Yes, mommy. I was like, no, not you. Right. It was so much.
Girl, Nick,
so much. So R.I.P. to her. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not in the mood to sing.
Yeah.
Because she deserves a song. Poor baby. When she hit this. I can't. I ain't in the mood. Next episode, we going to give her a tribute. I just cannot. If you was with us back in them scandal days, y'all know we used to be singing anytime somebody died, you know. But listen, this really.
It was very dark. I mean, she's 16.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for daggone Juke. He shouldn't be dealing with this.
All right, turn up worthy character. First of all, what I'm going to say is that Rock looked excellent coming out of that hospital first scene. She was giving me Sharon Stone vibes, you know what I'm saying? Walking. She was in The Specialist. If you ever saw The Specialist, Sharon Stone got to walk, all right? She was walking.
Walk. That's not that kind of walk.
Nah, get out of here. Rock was walking. She was serving. Turn up worthy character for me was Neek and Lou. Neek and Lou are turn up worthy characters. Period. Y'all know that scene was dope. Most valuable character, I'm going to give it to Lou right now. Now, Lou may have messed up with that shooting scene, but Lou was...
but you know what? He glitched. That's what happened.
But he was putting on work. He was putting in work, and he was, coming through, ready with what he needed to be coming with and standing his ground, letting people, not really giving people, to the idea of what he's about. Yeah. The fact that Neek even approached him, that's how you know he's doing his job properly. You understand? So he gets
Incognito.
he gets most valuable character.
Now, Neek definitely was like,
You mean Lou?
Glitched. My bad, Lou. I said Lou. Yeah, Lou. He glitched out. It's not his fault. But you know what? Maybe he'll become a hotep or something because he'd be like, nah, Earth is just really a simulation.
Yeah, get out of my face. Bossed up moment. Rock met the new contact. I thought that was dope. We need that to happen because dude fired her.
Because we need drugs on the streets.
Dude fired her. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Moment.
She gotta get her resume together though, because how you get fired as a drug dealer? Like, you didn't even get killed. You just got fired. She got let go.
I mean, I guess he don't have beef for, even though I was kind of surprised that he's not coming for her neck. But he was like, I don't trust you. You gotta go. Whatever. Moment. Running barefoot and naked in the streets. Homie, man, he got out that window and he was hitting pavement with them bare feet. And you heard it. You heard it. You can hear it. He was
sounding like the Hebrew children.
He was down that street like Mel Gibson from Lethal Weapon. I brought up Lethal Weapon last time, but yeah, that's basically what he was doing.
It's one of her favorite movies.
I love
Melanin Lights. No, I'm joking. That's a good movie.
I like Mel Gibson. Right. I like Mel Gibson from Lethal Weapon. Whatever. You a hater. You throwing everybody under the bus like with this. Anyway, I ain't got time for you because I can't believe you. Anyway, another moment. When Rock was like, turns out there's some issue you should have kept to yourself. When she was talking about Symphony and he was singing. I guess this ties right into what you talk about me being Melanin Light.
He was like...
I think that I thought he was about to hit that simply the best.
No, but he just...
You can have it all on me. I was like, go ahead, Symphony.
I said, he the real certified lover boy. Okay.
Nah, but he didn't really sound that great.
He sounded horrible.
She said, you can't sing. I was like, oh, damn. Why she gonna do my voice Symphony like that?
He sang for her, though, so that's
But when he started telling her, he said, my favorite joints is this, that. I've done that in relationships. I was like, okay, you want to know a secret about me? And they'd be like, whatever. I was like, I like 80s pop. And I'd be like, I really like 80s pop. Like, Wham. Okay? Put on some
Wham and I'm about to...
It's about to... I'm about to. I hear that George Michael. Brittany, no, I'll be in here tearing it up to everything she wants. Don't play with me. That's one of my favorite songs. I'm a big, I ain't gonna lie. I like Madonna. Yeah, I guess whatever. I might delete this.
Wow, don't be scared. Living your truth, okay? Living your truth.
So I felt Symphony in that when he was like, I like kids, such and such. Da, da, da. I was like, He's trying to let her know, like, listen, I'm trying to show you me. I'm not hiding nothing. But when she said that, there's some truth she shouldn't be telling. We're moving. So best scene was Lou and Nick.
Yes.
Neek, excuse me. That's why both of them get turn-up-worthy character. That scene was amazing.
It
was really good. I really am enjoying Joey Badass. Mm-hmm. I'm enjoying him. He's really brought life. His character, Unique, brings life to the show. Like he's that character that you forget that you miss.
Yeah.
But then once he's on the scene,
I think he's so cute. I never thought he was cute before, but when he's doing his,
when he looked cute, when he was dazed and confused by that.
When Lou got up and walked away. Yeah.
When Lou told him, I don't deal with bitch ass niggas.
That was the best.
He was like, "Oh, pussy eaters." Oh,
that was you.
No, but when Nick get that pop,
yeah.
But he's like, chill out. But Nick, I gotta give it to him. He has some control about him.
He's got a lot of patience.
He's crazy though.
Yeah,
that man cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Don't play with him. That's
not a problem. You see, I'm talking about he's so cute because that patience, is necessary when you're dealing with somebody. Maybe like me. I don't know.
She said maybe like me. You need somebody with patience.
Patience.
I don't have any patience. I'm going to be honest with you. The only time I got patience is when I'm dealing with revenge. Bruh. But Brittany know that. That's when I got patience. If I got to wait to get my get back, then I got patience. Bruh. Because it takes time sometimes. It could take months. It could take years.
Here we go. Sinister.
Hey, I just recently dealt with someone.
Bruh.
Accordingly. I can't tell y'all. I wish I could share with you. I wish I could share with you how I had to deal with this person who thought that they did something. And you want to laugh? I want to make y'all laugh. When they did what they did to me that required me to deal with them was approximately
2 years ago.
No, it was last year, wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
In the summer. And I just got my full, but it's not done. Yeah. But I'm a Gemini. So, people love to be like, I wouldn't even waste my time with that. You shouldn't even be focused on that. Baby, I got time. I make time. I got an iPhone. I'll schedule time. Don't play with me, baby. And I know how to multitask. And I'm a Gemini. It's more than one of me. We good over here. Bruh. But, that patience that Neek showed, I was like, I respect it. Because, see, what he's about to deal with is his get back. Yeah. But when he said, I want to apologize right now for what's about to come.
Happen later.
Because he's coming with something strong. And the only thing that I think the advantage that Neek has over Rock and Lou and them is Neek is certifiable. Truly. You can see it. He's certifiable. Because in that eyes, when when
he told his friend he loved him too after he killed him, that's when I knew. Because why didn't you say it before?
Because he's not going to do what... He's not trying to make him feel better about anything like these fools did that boy D-Wiz. Yeah. What a waste of time.
They didn't even say anything. He just stared at him.
But they called themselves trying to help make his a great night before they killed him.
That's true.
It's not like he can bask in his great night. He can't think about the fact they're stupid. That was stupid.
I think that's a different type of craziness. Or is it just ghetto?
Whatever. Y'all tell us what it is. All I know is a waste of time. They could have been making more drugs during that time. You up here taking him to the club to get sex. When you could have been making more drugs. Child, please. My eye itching. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Best line, dialogue, excuse me. Grown Kanan, when he was speaking, doing the narration in the beginning, and he was like, ain't no such thing as peace in this game. Yeah. So F peace. I thought that was some good,
it's so sad, It's just, this whole episode, I feel like it just showed the
the ugliness of this game.
Yeah,
when
the
you
game
get
in
in
the
this
streets
and how it could cross over into areas that it's not supposed to
it's
be.
just a black mass that it just encompasses everything. Even Juke, she's trying to have a good night, you know what I'm saying, a good day or whatever. And then bullshit. And it's all because of the same game.
And even though she not out there doing what they do, you know what I'm saying? But it's touching
I blame
her.
the man. Okay? Came into our streets and put this crack in their hand.
They sure did. They sure did. But just like they did, but they didn't have to sell it to us.
They didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Just like during slave times when they would give a pony girl to a male buck. He didn't have to have sex with her, but of course he chose to.
But he did because that was the conditioning of his mind.
Man, I ain't
and
got
they
time.
don't have to sell it, but the conditioning of their mind and the where they growing up at and where they're living at, they are like, yo, it's me before everything else because nobody is out here with my good in mind. And I got to get money. I got to get mine.
I don't really buy that, though.
I
feel
understand.
like you sell
And
your
they just
drugs, but you ain't
wanna
have to sell it to us.
Exactly. They didn't. But that's also taking the easy way out, right? Some people would say that we were also conditioned to do that because of welfare and
I ain't got time for all that bull ish. Rise up, burn this ish down. And if we got to go to, then we going with it. Because they ain't about to be able to say that they had us on our knees. Not me. Never I.
Never I.
Man, please. Anyway, rock. It ain't about wrong or right. Life keeps moving. Can't stop, won't stop. Not for us, not for
Records.
scrap.
Come on.
It did sound like that, right? Not for us and not for scrap. And that's when she was talking to Kanan because he's feeling bad about what he caused to happen
He's
to Scrappy.
Causing something.
Do you see how much Kanan is effing up, though?
Everybody
hates Kanan. Kanan.
The worst.
He is the cause.
I think it is crazy. He is the cause of everything that goes bad. He's the cause of so many deaths. All of them crackheads died. Like, okay, they crackheads, but they still people.
They somebody's child.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Even though they probably robbed their parents.
I don't know how him and Juke are gonna move forward from this because he's the reason why her girlfriend died.
Crazy. Kanan, why would he stop? He's right. When they were sitting at the table when they went out to dinner and he was telling Rock that she was beautiful and she was getting bashful because he was saying this in front of her son, and he was like, why will he stop? He's right. And I thought that was nice. I like that nice. Because the truth is children like to see their mothers being treated well and pampered. When my late husband was alive, and anytime he'd come in, he'd always give me a forehead kiss. And my son, you know what he would look at him and say, that's my dad. That's my dad. He'd cheer him on. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and even now with the gentleman that I'm in love with right now, my children, they see how he treats me, sending me flowers and things of that nature. And because that's what they expect from me, because that's what they saw their father do when he was alive, So when that's happening, I like that. I thought that was beautiful because, and he's smiling. He's a son, even though it's like, okay, this ain't my father, but he's older. Yeah. And he's older, so he's able to appreciate that, hey, my mom is being treated nice. And he sees his mother always in charge. She's always having to take this position of dominance. I'm sure it's nice to see her being treated soft and pink, because a lot of people have it misconstrued. Women who are assertive or leaders generally in a dominant position, that doesn't mean that we're not soft and pink as well, and that we don't oftentimes
like a break.
Relax our that other part, but that gets relaxed for special men. That goes for those men that's always complaining. If you gotta complain about,
woman.
But the thing is, that woman's not for you. So I don't even understand when men complain about those types of women if that's not what you like. Why are you complaining about what you don't like?
All these billions of people on the earth.
So many people.
More women than men. So
go get you a very docile woman then, and keep your mouth off of the other women.
I think it is, though, very duplicitous that they having this wonderful time and ha-ha-ing and kiki-ing when they just left seeing homie One-Eye Willie,
I mean, that's the life. She said, can't stop, won't stop. Not for us.
No, I understand. I'm just saying it's poetic. It's cute.
Life gotta go on. Life gotta go on. But that's the way it is. That is the truth, though. Davina, yeah, but you are. When she was talking to Kanan about Famous's lines, because obviously Famous told the whole damn story, and everybody ain't stupid like Famous, because Famous think everybody's slow like him. Okay, and when he was like, famous not in the streets, he was like, he not in the game, and she said, yeah, but you are, and I was like,
dang, because she's like, you killed my ex-boyfriend. Yeah,
it's kind of messed up.
He's kind of wrong for pursuing that, and weird.
Another good line was Kanan when he said, you here because of me.
He on his scar, straight up.
And another good line was Kanan when he was like, you here because of me. I'm cooking. That was a good line, but then, when we found out that he just didn't have the good recipe, it was like,
you
damn.
don't have experience in this field, sir.
I think it was whatever the hell it was they had. That stuff, they needed to dilute it a little bit more. Because what it is
however they did it previously, I'm sure was fine.
They didn't use it previously.
They did. He said it's already been cut a lot. And Kanan was like, no, give it to me. I'm cooking. They had
remember the other stuff he was like, he was going to add to it? And
yes,
he was like,
but what they had on the table was already, yeah.
But check this out. What it boils down to is, it has to do with, I'm a pretty good cook, and I create recipes.
Crack? Excuse me, sir, this crack is burnt.
But the thing is, what he did, it's a rule in cooking that he didn't apply. You start out, when you're adding seasonings and stuff, you start out with a little bit first. Okay? Because if you add too much, you can't take away.
But he's not trying.
But you can always add to.
But he's not.
And that's where he messed up. Their first batch, he was supposed to put a little bit, not a whole lot. He put too much.
He was supposed to stay in a child's place, Jasmine.
But that is his operation.
It's not his operation. He's a worker.
No. That was his operation. Like he said, that whole idea was his. No, and I understand.
It's the
Technically speaking, Marvin was working for him.
Technically,
because when I saw the Snickers thing, I was kind of like...
Yeah. No, but you're right. That was his whole operation. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, the boss is Rock. So you're still a worker.
But this wasn't through Rock.
Okay.
This was them doing this. You understand what I'm saying? And that's where, Kanan messed up there. Kanan messed up.
I just feel like he should have
if it would have worked out though, man, he would have been doing this thing. It's not like
he's just been cooking mad. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't been. You go to school still.
You only got one lesson.
You go to school still.
But my thing is, but those dudes was there. They should have gave some sort of advice. They should have been like, you know what? Nah,
listen, he talked his shit, and they was like, okay, you got it.
Man, please. But anyway, the next good line, Rock, when she was like, you helping me, Juliana, you let me know when I can help you. I've been waiting for this. For this.
She should have said it right then and there. Like, kill my husband. The fuck?
No, but I've been waiting for Rock, because you could tell Rock been looking at her like...
So what's the move?
So you ain't going to ask me to kill this nigga or what?
And what's up with you? Why are you even still here? Like, do you need immigration or something? What's up? Does she need a visa?
Did they say what they were? What did they say?
Are they Cuban? Colombian? They're not Puerto Rican?
No, yeah, they're not Puerto Rican. I'm trying to remember what they said. I can't remember. But if you remember, let us know. But our moment was when they all went out to dinner and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool. And then
Kanan came in with his Cosby shirt, his Theo shirt on.
Nah, but y'all remember the shirts like that? Mm-hmm. I had one. I remember I had a purple and a very lime green one. I thought I was popping heavy with that. I loved that shirt.
It was
it was more like flowy. I had one of them joints, but I thought it was cool. They had a lot of playful moments when he was like, "Just because you a young mom, don't mean you young." I thought that was cute. Funny. And Rock was like, "Hey, I'm a young mom. Don't make me a young grandma." I thought that was really cute. And then another odd moment was when Rock was talking to Symphony about kids. It was interesting though, because it seemed a little like.
I said, I'm sorry, did you just put your womb on a silver platter and say...
She said, well, what about with me? She said, but you know what's cute about Rock? Rock is... It kind of goes to what I was talking about. She's very domineering and she's, take charge. But, when you see her with him, you see this kind of like slightly insecure woman like comes out because she's... questioning like well, what about and she was like, I don't want you to think that, and she kind of feels a little way like, I'm not trying to do this forever. I want to stop. I want to retire from this. I want to settle down, and it's kind of like damn, but what this life is about. So and at the same time, it's kind of like you delusional too, just like your son.
Yeah,
but I get it.
So why you don't let Lou go and start something else so that y'all can move from this? Where's James Patrick? We need a time machine.
She's between a pimp and a hard place.
Yeah.
She's between a pimp and a hard place.
She's in between I'll Be Sure and a hard place.
No.
Symphony.
That's not.
I know.
Yo, you pissing me off. You talking about what? No. What the hell? You get on my nerves. But that was a pretty good round of applause. Was Jukebox and Rock. That conversation that they had when Rock came in and saw her in the suit. Yo, Jukebox is so
in the
cute.
Suit and her bamboo earrings.
Jukebox is every girl in New York City. Jukebox, especially every black girl, period though, but definitely every black girl, young black girl growing up in New York City. And it's man, I just need y'all to know my heart.
I'm so sad for her.
I'm getting teary eyed.
She don't need this, yo. She's 16.
That joint hurt my
life is only
soul,
gonna go
y'all.
downhill from here, yo. She was so hyped.
She was happy.
So happy.
She was excited. She even put herself in the most uncomfortable of situations, going to these areas where she's looked at funny to get herself an outfit, to get herself a suit. I think what throws me off about this show is she appears to be close to her aunt, and I always be like, why doesn't she go to her for counsel or advice? Why is she like, hey, I would like to see scenes of that with them. Mm-hmm. Why didn't she go to her and say, hey, I'm supposed to be going to this ball.
I think that makes it more realistic though.
It makes what are you saying?
I think it makes the show more realistic, because in real life some kids, they would go, but a lot of kids they're not going to.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't have either. But, I mean, if I would have had an aunt like Rock, though, I would.
Hindsight is 20/20.
I'm trying to think. Would I?
In real life.
I felt bad for her, though. But she walked in there and she had her little suit on. And, and then she had her bamboo earrings still on. But she doing her little dance. She hype. Y'all know how when you do all that. And I thought it was a cool scene.
It's so sad.
Especially when Rock said to her, like, look, I'm not like your pops. I just want you to be happy. And honestly, I mean, obviously it was a touch on the fact that she's a lesbian. Mm-hmm. When she said, who are you going with? Because Rock didn't assume. Yeah. She just was like, who are you going with? And then she was like, her name is such. And I was like, you know what? Go ahead, Jukebox. Because she didn't, lie or shy away or just say, oh, I'm going to see my friend or somebody. It's funny because I think like we said before, I think that what they're doing with Jukebox Story, they're doing it well. Mm-hmm. It's not... I don't know. It's just being done well and with respect. Yeah. I don't have to be waving a rainbow flag to see this. I don't have to be one of those people to see this and understand that, hey, this is being done. Yeah, it's very sincere. It's a very pure. They gave us all of this insight and build up for the relationship. I feel like it's being done with respect towards people who are part of the LGBTQ, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Because I've seen shows, and to me, I feel like sometimes a lot of the shows it's just them hunching and humping. Yeah, and it doesn't show them in a good light. It doesn't. It's like I shouldn't say all the time, but it just shows a very cliche and a detached view of real life, because they're people at the end of the day. Yeah, they're people just like we're people. We're all people. It's just that we all have different check boxes, right? And I'm like, oh, so it's okay and it's cute just to be stereotypical and prejudiced now on television. And sometimes I feel like people who are part of that community, I think they're not realizing that sometimes some of them, I don't know, I can't speak for that community because I'm not a part of it, but I'm looking at it from the view of, as a black person, how as black people we feel like we're represented on TV, and sometimes it's just straight up stereotypical, or it's just a punching black person here. So when I see it being done for their community, I'm like, they not mad about this? They don't see this as a little like, what the F? But I can't speak on it because I'm not a part of that community. You know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, I think that what they're doing on this show, it's being done well. Mm-hmm. It's really really being done well. They got the race thing going on, but what I like about with Jukebox, because we're seeing her excitement, and that's with Jukebox. That's why I said she's every girl in New York, because she's not just a gay girl. Mm-hmm. She's not a lesbian. That's not what it's about. It's about this young girl who likes someone. Exactly. It's about this young girl who has an overbearing parent. Mm-hmm. It's not about, oh, she's gay and nobody is accepting her. It's not. You understand what I'm saying? It's really, this is a character. She likes someone. She happens to be a lesbian, and that's a part of her conflict in the character, as far as not feeling confident that she can show it or whatever.
Yeah.
But the main thing about her, what we're seeing in this teenage girl is she likes someone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And she's trying to spend time with this someone that she likes. And she's nervous about her father, not just about the aspect of her being a lesbian, but just because he's overbearing anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so that's an added layer.
Yeah.
And I think that this character, it's just great. Even with Laverne, and with Laverne, we see what Nicole, we see what she deals with her family, which is straight up them being like, no.
Yeah.
No to this. Which is something that I think, was good that it was shown.
Yeah.
Because, and I think that in situations like that, I think on both sides, a little bit of, what's the word? Allowances can be given sometimes, because you got the parents who are like, wait, what? Because they have their certain, then you got the kids who are like, why are you being like this? But I think if on both sides, if they could just both be understanding that, hey, I don't know about this, and I don't know, you know what I mean, and I don't know how you're feeling, and I don't know how you're feeling, and maybe we just need to continue to have the conversation.
I think it's crazy. The whole thing with Nicole's mother, it was disgusting that you like, oh, you know that she's gay, and you like, oh, just wrap it up, whatever thing, and you forcing, like she said, giving her the go ahead to have sex with this dude, and it's like, well, where is the line? Is the line that I'm not supposed to be sexually active because I'm a child? Is the line that I'm not supposed to be gay? And if that's the line, why is the line just not no sexuality? No sexual activity?
Personally, I just feel like
why are you pushing me? Because it's like you're pushing me to have sex.
Which is
with
low
this
key,
dude.
like it's low key like rape and pedophilia as far as I'm concerned. Because first of all, she's a child, and you telling her that she need to go have sex. One, you're wrong. Two, you also on some like trying to push her towards someone that you know that she's not even sexually attracted to, so you're trying to force sexual ideals on her that is just not her thing.
And then you're telling her, you're trying to put the narrative in her head and make her out to be a Karen, like groom her to be a Karen, but I guess you should have started a little younger, telling her that this girl took advantage of you. You weren't there. What are you talking about?
First of all, Nicole took advantage of Jukebox.
Exactly.
Jukebox ain't had nothing to do with that. Jukebox was like, I ain't never did this before. You know what I'm saying? She the one who
she pulled her ponytail out.
She gave her the
water came from the ceiling.
Okay, flash dance. She was like, I got this, baby. She was doing all of that. What the hell? Nah, but I really like the scene with Jukebox and Rock, because them kudos for that. The build up, I thought we was about to have something really good happening. Even though when I saw her take that joint out her bag, I'm not
gonna give them kudos for that. It was heartbreaking. Why are you gonna build me up just to tear me down? Like, the writer's a narcissist. I don't applaud them for that.
That's how you get people in line, honestly. That's the proper way to get people in line.
Y'all hear this, right?
It's the truth. Like you gotta build them, but you gotta break them down gently. Well, sometimes the breakdown does, but the breakdown just has to be swift.
Breakdown.
And effective. And then you have to ensure them that there's positives about themselves, and that you just want them to showcase those more.
The only breakdown I want to see is, nights like this, I wish that raindrops would fall. Okay?
Let it rain on me. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, let's get back to this. But yeah, that was a good scene. And I just, I'm still so brokenhearted. I'm still so brokenhearted, y'all. I know. I think it's just because I'm like, man, white girl dick. Poor white girl dick.
I thought that maybe she would drop it. I thought maybe her mother would, somebody would bust through the door or something. But she really smoked that shit.
That blue vein was bulging from her forehead when she was on that floor. That was it.
I couldn't believe it.
It was, and then she's listening to her on the thing.
I really feel bad because I'm like, the whole time Juke probably thought, yo, did she really stand me up?
That's the part that bothered me most about it.
And they not about to call her. And she ain't even got no cell phone.
And that's what I'm saying.
Whatever the hell.
Yo. And that's what I'm saying about Jukebox when I say she's every girl, who hasn't liked someone. You know what I'm saying? And for me, because Jukebox is me. I am Jukebox. When Kanan said juke everything, you feel me? I experienced that when you have an overbearing parent, and you like someone, but you gotta hide it. Mm-hmm. Now with me, I couldn't even do what Jukebox is doing. That was crazy. Gina would kill me. No way. I understood though, Jukebox. So that's what I'm saying. Like, man, Okay, here's a transparent moment. I was in love with the same boy since I was 8 years old. All my life.
Bruh.
You know, and I had to keep it a secret. I had to keep it a secret. You know, and you know, and then it was like trying to see him or whatever. Y'all don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? And wanting to be able to see him. But it was like, you know, being like, oh, I hope I'm going to see him. And, you know, and then he broke my little heart a little bit when I was 13. And, you know, then didn't see him for a few years. And I still loved him, even though he broke my little heart. And I threw out my book of poetry about him. You know, so I understand Jukebox because you get hyped. Mm-hmm. And she was happy. Yeah. I remember that. I remember being so excited to see him.
Yeah.
We were going to the museum. And I was like, he's going to be there. I was in the mirror. Okay, my hair got to be perfect. I was trying to figure out okay, what I'm going to wear and all this other stuff. And so when I saw that with Jukebox, oh, Jukebox, I'm really getting emotional about this.
I couldn't even imagine.
Because it was...
And that 16, come on.
It was too much for me,
before
honestly.
I was deported when I was 15. Before I was deported, you know, having the boyfriend is like, okay, we got to take the long way home so that we can see each other because we can't see each other anymore. Yeah. So we got to walk home and talk to each other and stuff. If he got killed, like that would be crazy. I can't stand his ass now, but like for nothing. But
for those FYI, she was deported to the South to move with me.
Yeah,
because
Georgia.
I had moved to the South because I had married my late husband was in the military,
and I had a boyfriend, so I got deported because that's just the Christian thing to do.
It's preacher kid stuff, yeah.
You know, one of mommy's co-workers was like, where they videos at, Mom?
If you're watching and you know our mother, okay, listen, let me tell you, because, you know, it's 2 generations deep preachers in our family. Our grandfather and that line, our grand aunt, and our mother, step grandma, okay, but yeah, so that's why with me, you know, but that's why I loved the same boy for so long because I was supposed to marry him.
Because you like, obviously, if I like somebody, this
I love him. I like, I'm gonna marry him. That's
obviously.
It just has to be
this
that.
Is how it works.
Even though I didn't see him in some years, in the Bible. I still love him.
You know what's so crazy though? Homie was like, nah, because God told me I need to go back to the wife of my youth. Because he reading the Bible and stuff.
Yeah, we should do a story time. And but anyway, that's enough about that. It's just, you know, Jukebox, we really feel for her. Good, I know, I'm going back.
You're going back again.
Y'all, I can't take it. I can't take it, y'all. But nah, a good look was Symphony being back because we get some more New York City history. I don't
give a damn about his goddamn New York City history. Nobody cares.
I like it. That's the nerd in me, y'all.
I don't care.
Y'all don't like it?
I'm in a, what is it? Civics class.
I think it's
I got a D in civics.
Why?
Because I don't care.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about this. When did you get a D? See?
In college, I'm talking about.
I was about to say, yeah, ain't no way you got a D.
Oh my God, so that.
Ain't no way.
How did you get a D?
Ain't no way you got a D. Because I was on them report cards.
No.
She couldn't get nothing under 80. I wasn't having that.
It was civics and Georgia history.
Because if she got under 80, I took the phone herself. Tell them lies if you want to. I am the law. I didn't allow that. But yeah, when she went to college, I started minding my business. How dare you? Anyway.
And especially because I was like, Georgia history?
Them Georgia history classes be boring.
It was so boring. And I was in the
But this is New York history he's talking about. I know, but
I still don't care about the buildings. He's talking about Queens. I don't care.
Come on, they was in Manhattan. They was over there by Central Park West.
That's true. I don't care. I can read it on the side. If I walk by, I can read it on a little plaque. You know what I'm saying? Who cares?
I think that's a good look personally. If you don't think it's a good look, whatever. If you think it's a good look, y'all put it in the comments and let me know if you thought it was a good look.
I'm like, get me to the meat. Get me to the meat of the episode. Okay, Symphony, you read books.
Well, I'm a bibliophile. I like to collect books, guys.
Them books ain't paying the rent.
I like books and I love to read and I write. And she's being a jerk.
And I guess the books is getting her off because she likes it. She thinks it's cute. So I guess.
You talking about Rock?
Yeah. I like when he be teaching.
Yeah, because Kanan was like, here we go. I like when he be talking acting like you. Smart. Okay. And she's like, I love it. I love when he's so smart like that. So
I'll give it to him. Fine. He's doing his job.
You on your Kanan. That's what's happening. Clutch my pearls. We back on Jukebox. White girl Nick.
I just don't understand because we didn't see her smoke crack rock before. So how do you fucking pick up a bowl meant for weed and you put crack rocks in it? You've never smoked these crack rocks before.
Camacho and Jessica then put her onto that cocaine in her weed.
It's in her blood. Who just has that much, you don't care. Like, you just so carefree. You just take these type of risks. Well, that's some stocks and bonds type stuff. Like, regular people don't just take those type of risks.
White people be doing stuff like that, though, sometimes.
You never had this crack
Not all
before.
of them, but,
but you never had this crack. You said, I'm going to try it.
That joint hurt my heart. Because she was listening to Juke. Shut up. She was listening to Juke, and I was like...
I think it's very poetic how, she was being soothed or whatever by the sounds of Juke, and then all of a sudden it started sounding distorted. It's too loud in her ears and she can't take it. I think that's nice how they kind of...
You saw her like... I was like,
that hand in hand because... Even though it's not technically Juke's fault, it is Juke's fault. So yeah, like while this is your comfort and your whatever, fault. But you know what I'm saying. This is your. That's
Nicole did that to her damn self with her nosy ass. First of all, stealing ass. Second of all, and then drug ass. Third of all.
Well, But you know what I'm saying. Like this is the comfort side of it, but also because.
Hold on, so I'm like, you're not gonna blame Juke for this. You're not gonna put this on Juke. Don't you put that on her.
But because of what Juke is what comes with Juke and what she's connected to, you know what I'm saying? Juke is also the doom. You know what I'm saying? The cause of her doom.
I just know that they better not mess with Jukebox
in some way. I mean, you're going to jail now.
My concern is fingerprints.
Got a white girl dead? Oh, it's about to be some shit.
But it may not get to that because the parents might be embarrassed.
True.
But I'm very, that joint hurt me. I don't know. I know y'all was, I don't like it. First of all, it's a child, so that's some bullshit. But that's why you got to tell your kids don't do drugs. Like, I scared my kids about that shit. You know what I'm saying? White girl Nick, man.
Sad.
I just can't believe she's dead, y'all.
You unzipped me.
Yeah, no, it's just too much. It's a lot. But and I'm kind of wondering like where we're gonna go with it because I don't know how Juke. Because the mother's gonna blame her. The mother's gonna 100%. Somehow try to blame Jukebox because Jukebox is always gonna try to see. It's just it's gonna be a lot.
100% the mother's gonna blame her.
And that's why.
But 100% Juke is gonna blame Kanan because he is the one who made this batch and is killing everybody. He's fucking Lex Luthor. Like what? Like he's the Joker. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the Riddler. He just put the gas into the Wayne Manor and everybody's having a ball. You know what I'm saying? He just killed mad people.
And that takes me back to what I was just talking about with the kids and stuff. Rock really messed up. First of all, Marvin ain't shit.
And this is what I mean by that's not his operation. It's his ideas, yes. Okay, he's just the talent. There's no way that his 15-year-old ass was supposed to be lieutenant over anything. It's not even like he was doing this shit since, from young.
We know
he's just there. No, I'm saying, but he wasn't doing this from young. He's just there. He just got there.
But Marvin,
you don't have the seniority.
But Marvin keep making the same mistake. Remember before when he left Kanan alone in there? Like,
that's because he don't take care of his own kid.
Mm-hmm. And she got to be running around.
And he trying to figure out why can't you be an adult, Kanan? Because this dude is a kid. Because he had a mother.
He's trying to make crack. And he
fucked up. But he should have known because that crack didn't look like crack. That crack looked like cocoa butter. When they was breaking it up, it was real yellowy, and it was very blocky. Like it didn't look like crack rock.
I didn't look at it.
Not that I am an expert in crack rock. I'm just saying it didn't look like.
I didn't look at it very closely. I did see them cutting it.
It didn't look like squares of either candles or the little melts you put in the bathtub.
It looked like when I used to make the wax stick.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like cocoa butter. Hey, what's wrong with your crack?
Wow moment was Nicole's mom. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't even want to talk about this shit no more.
Nicole's mother looked like a crackhead. Honestly, she looked a little doped up to me.
I don't want to talk about that no more. I ain't like when Nicole's mom... We already talked about what she did when she... I'm going to be honest with you.
She's just the worst.
I'm bothered by that whole episode. at the end of the episode, I had to kind of sit for a minute. Because I was like...
Mo Better Blues.
You know, I kind of knew what... You know, I was able to figure out what was going to happen when Nicole took the damn drug. Mm-hmm. But I was like hoping... I said,
yeah, maybe this ambulance can come.
Something else... No, just that something else was going to happen. Mm-hmm. That maybe Juke would find it with her and say, what are you doing? And something like that. Seeing that girl die like that was really messed up. But not just that, seeing Jukebox sitting there, my girl Jukebox sitting there, that's what really hurt my heart. And seeing her get sad. Like a puppy. Yeah, because Jukebox, when she gets sad and stuff, I know what... She's not going to leave. Yeah, she's not going to leave. She's sitting out there in the cold. Mm-hmm. New York City cold. Okay? And she's hoping, wishing, and waiting. That joint was hurting me, man. And... if you know what that feels like to be anticipating and to be excited, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I experienced that. I know what the heck she's. Oh my! When broke my little heart. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now he loves me though, y'all.
Yeah. But you know, I feel like a lot of I don't know. I feel like younger millennials and zennials, if they were in a certain area or a certain situation, it's like you see that happening so many times, and now it's just like everyone's just kind of autistic. You don't get excited for stuff until it happens. Mm.
I remember being like that. Well, not my bad. Not that now he loves me. I just want to make a correction. He always loved me.
Correction.
It's just now that we are able to be like, yes, my young man from when I was 8. He was like, I wasn't trying to break your heart. You did, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I feel bad for Drew because I know what that feels like. But it's devastating.
But she shouldn't be with a druggie, though.
She didn't know.
That's true.
And that's...
Damn, she didn't know.
Cause y'all saw scenes for the next joint, and she's standing there looking at her picture. Juke got to stare. She got to glare by her. I really, really, really F's with Juke, y'all. Like heavy. I'm so mad that my girl going through this. Like, I'm so serious. This joint hurt me. I feel like it happened to me. I don't like it. I don't like it, y'all.
It's sad.
I don't want to shed no tear on this camera. That joint hurt my soul. I don't want to talk about Nicole's mom. Turned down was Lou missing that shot, y'all. We gonna have to lighten the mood.
He really was glitching, though.
What was going on?
He was glitching. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What are you saying about that?
You know, like Caleb City? You know the funny dude when he be like, when you glitch in real life and he's trying to fight and the dude kept moving. And then he ended up facing the wall. He's glitching. Like when you glitch in the game. He was glitching. Jasmine, the dude was sitting right there in the bed. It makes absolutely no sense that he didn't hit nobody.
Not a soul. With a Tech 9.
That doesn't make sense.
Then the nigga said them Tech 9s be...
No, don't try to talk about automatic weapons. Oh, these automatic weapons are so horrible.
Tech 9s be glitch. Was it jamming? It
didn't jam.
My man, you was like... Brrr, and he didn't hit that nigga in his back.
He was laying there. Once. He said...
That
like
girl...
Jesus.
It was a gift. Some would say it was spiritual. Okay? Just laid there. Right there for you.
He was glitching.
He had the ski mask and everything.
Maybe he needs
contacts. Maybe it was supposed to happen like that. Do you think? No, obviously no. We got confirmation. I forgot. When Rock was like, oh, maybe you'll learn how to aim. Maybe you get your aim right.
He's like some Tech 9s. He was glitching. That's the only thing I can say.
Were y'all not put off by the fact that he didn't hit? That girl got the scare of her life. In most situations, the girl's dealing with a drug dealer who got a hit. You know, they end up dead.
Yeah.
She lived to tell a story.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Because he
glitched.
He was shooting everywhere but the target.
Which was right there.
In front of him. He had the ski mask on. Everything. Watched him giggle up the block. He could have got him there. But he chose to get in his apartment. You got in his apartment.
Brujeria.
Open
it's Jessica. Door. She did it.
It is her. It's got to be that. But I said he need to get rid of her. That was a very odd situation.
Maybe he needs a bow and arrow. He can't. Yikes.
Or my dude, he would say he need a Ruger, right?
Yeah.
But come on. He was right there, y'all. What y'all thought about that?
It was a little weird.
It was odd as hell. I mean, I guess that was their way of clowning and stuff, but I was kind of like...
What's wrong with you?
Damn, son, the blues, Marvin Buggin, got Kanan thinking his mom would kill him. That was funny. He said, then it'd be two more bodies, me and you. And Kanan was like...
It's like, don't try to bring me to your level, bro. You this brother that she don't care about.
Listen, them blues. Let me tell you, I remember when you would see nothing but them blue crack valves in Harlem. Crossing the street when I used to pick Brittany up from school. The puddles over there by like on 5th Ave. Between like 125th, 126th. I'm picking Brittany up. She went to this Christian academy school. Ain't that something? The irony. And I'm walking with her, and I would have to pick her up to carry her over the puddles, crack valves on the floor. And I used to always be like, why they got the different colors? I never knew what the colors were for. Then I know now what the colors were for. The blue tops, the blues, the reds. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Drugs, and I used to always say to myself, why can't they clean up behind themselves? Why do they just throw these?
Because they're drug addicts.
Why are they just throwing it on the floor? It's a garbage can right here. Wow, crazy. But Creep Ambassador Award goes to these writers.
For killing off Nicole.
And I call bullshit on all of this ish. It's not even about killing off Nicole for me. It's what they did to Juke.
Juke's life is going to be downhill from here.
I don't like that they did
and we know that. There's nothing else. It's downhill from here.
Y'all already know I'm sad. I'm sure y'all can see it.
They might as well just kill Juke off. Like, because it's downhill. I know they can't, but...
No, but what I'm saying is, they really, like... I ain't like it. Even though this episode was a good episode. But I call bullish on these writers doing this to me. Getting me, you know how I feel about Juke. I feel some type of way, man. Nah, they pissed me off, honestly. And they get Creep Ambassador Award because the way they did that wasn't right.
It wasn't right.
It wasn't right. And I know y'all know it wasn't right. That girl hit that floor. You heard how hard she hit that floor? Yeah. And when her mother was like, Nicole, what's going on? Because that was a fall. Yeah. Can you imagine?
She's a good actress, though, because I would have been like... They've been taking that take mad times, like...
My face.
Yeah, it looked like she was about to hit the gym.
Not the face, baby. Not the face. But yeah, nah, that was a this was a hard episode, y'all. But shout out to Scrappy for still being alive though.
One-eyed Willie.
But this next episode gonna be sad. Poor Juke.
I don't want to, because I'm not trying to go to her funeral.
We gotta go. We all gotta go, y'all. We gotta support you.
Don't try to lose your shoe or whatever. So I can't find my other shoe. Let's go. We gotta go to the funeral.
What y'all wearing? What y'all wearing to white girl Nick's
funeral?
Her repast and all that. Who cooking? With some white people. You know they ain't gonna have nothing to eat. We gotta eat before we get there.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all, I'm Jazz.
You stupid.
I'm Jazz.
And I'm Britt.
NYCWAO.
Deuces.